Hey guys, I'm back with part 7 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. Here in this one, I'm going to be doing half of the interior layout for the first floor of the house. So I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using in this video, so be sure to go ahead and grab some quartz bricks, smooth quartz stairs, brown concrete, white concrete, chiseled quartz block, light blue concrete, cyan concrete, spruce wood planks, iron trapdoors, pillar quartz block, stone button, full blocks of the smooth quartz, sea lanterns, gray concrete, and light gray concrete. So after you walk through the front door, just head on over to the left side. We're going to start all the way over here. So we have a bathroom that is right here, and then a bedroom. So we'll go ahead and focus on the bathroom first. Make sure you have your quartz bricks. We're going to go here on the same layer as the andesite for the foundation of the house, and just fill all this space in until you meet up with the edge of the walls. So I'll just bring a strip of the bricks just like that, and then fill all this other space in. So this would be the floors for this bathroom. Now switch to the blocks of the pillar quartz. We're going to go on top of the edge of all those quartz bricks and just place 2 layers of the pillar quartz facing straight up and down, so like this. So I'm going to go all the way around. And then when you meet up with the windows, all you just need is 1 layer, because you don't want to accidentally cover up the window like that. So there we go, we have 2 layers of the pillar quartz facing straight up and down. And then just make sure this bathroom should now be 5 blocks wide. So you should still see 5 spaces here. Now make sure you have your light gray concrete, and we're going to place 5 layers right on top of all of the pillar quartz. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 2 blocks above the edge of the glass here for the window. So just 2 spaces after it. So I'm going to go all the way around and add 5 layers. So now all the walls are filled in, and just make sure to go around the edge of all the windows. Now from the inside, make sure you're looking at this wall, so it's over here on this side. Make sure to have 1 space at the right. Carve out a 3 by 5 block rectangle. So 3 by 5. And this is going to be our doorway leading into this bathroom. Make sure to grab your pillar quartz block. We'll also need these stone buttons, so we'll just swap out that light gray concrete. And we'll go ahead and just bring up the pillar quartz all the way to the top. We'll have a sideways one right down the middle like that, in between those corner ones at the top. Then we'll go on the other side and double up the doorway, so go in each corner and place the pillar quartz so it's on the inside like that. Have one sideways in between them, and then right underneath that, go ahead and have 4 more, going straight down. So it is now like that. Let's go back on the inside, and we have to fix these corner ones so that you can see the inside of the pillar quartz like that. And now grab your stone button and cover up the corners just to add a little bit more. So that is all there is for the doorway for this bathroom. So we left 1 space here at the right side, shaped out where this doorway is, and then we made sure to make it 2 blocks thick, because we have the pillar quartz and the light gray concrete here for the walls for this bathroom. But then on this side, we're going to have the light blue concrete and the cyan concrete, so we have to make sure to double up the walls so that we could have different colored walls for each room. But now let's go ahead and fill in our ceilings for this bathroom. So grab your white concrete. We're going to be 1 block higher than our walls here. So just pretty much right on top of that light gray concrete, go ahead and just fill all this space in for our ceiling. So now the ceilings are filled in with the white concrete. Go ahead and grab the smooth quartz stairs. And we're going to add these upside down, going all along the edge so it looks like crown molding. So it'll just be like this. We're going to wrap it all together, bring it all the way around, and to the other side. So now that is the crown molding, let's go ahead and grab the sea lantern. We'll also need the iron trapdoors. And we'll add a couple of these here on the ceiling, so this will be our light source here for this bathroom. And now, the entire bathroom here is all done. So, we're gonna head on out and focus on laying out this bedroom next. Now for this bedroom, we'll go ahead and start by filling in the floors first, so make sure you have the spruce wood planks. And we'll go right up against the wall here on this side, so on the same layer as the andesite. Bring this all the way from one side to the other. And now you could go ahead and fill in all of the other space within it. So now we have the floors filled in here for this bedroom. You could then switch to the white concrete and we'll start marking out where the walls are going to be. We'll look over here at the right side first, and with the white concrete, go right below the window and just place 6. Just like that. And now in each corner, we just want to make sure to go ahead and start right here. So we have the edge of the blocks we just placed. So start right here, place another block, and then another one. So we're left with 2. We'll do the same on this side. And then we'll go ahead and bring a strip all the way up until we meet up with the edge of that doorway. And then over at this side, we'll just bring it all the way from one side to the other. So now when you look at this wall, you should see these corner blocks. So it looks like the wall kind of has a curve to it. We'll look at this side and we'll do the same thing. So we have to place an additional block there. And then start here, lined up with this quartz, place the 6. And then start here, place the 2. And then bring this over until you meet up with the pillar quartz. Now I'm going to add another layer of white concrete right on top of this. And then make sure to skip over the windows. Now have a layer of the chiseled quartz block. Just like that. Now we're going to use the light blue concrete and the cyan concrete and just have a pattern between the two so it looks like a cool wallpaper. So make sure we'll just start with the light blue concrete. You can see we have to bring it up to the same height as the walls here for the bathroom. So we have to add an additional 4 layers. So I'll just look right here. We'll have a strip of the light blue and then the cyan. And just keep doing that back and forth until you meet up with almost to that corner, because I want to show you what I'm actually going to do there. So once you meet up at the corner, you want to make sure not to really worry about filling in the corner, because let's say if I had cyan right there, and then started with the light blue, you can see how these 2 light blue strips are right next to each other. So all we really have to worry about is just skipping over the corner, and we can start directly with the cyan. So now these are side by side. And then you can see here, we have to have light blue. Right above the window, we'll have the cyan, the light blue just back and forth with just 2 layers like that. We'll bring this down. And then go here, have the light blue, skip over this corner, and start with the cyan. So I'm going to keep doing that until the rest of the walls are filled in. So now, I went ahead and added all of those strips of the cyan and the light blue concrete. So now it should all flow together nicely. There shouldn't be any of the same color side by side. Now make sure to switch to your white concrete. We're going to go 1 block above our main walls here. So just like how we did it for the ceilings here for the bathroom, we're going to go ahead and fill in our ceilings for the bedroom. And before we completely fill in the ceilings, let's actually make sure to go underneath, because we don't actually have any way of getting in here, because we didn't mark out our doorway just yet over there. So that's what we'll go ahead and do now. So we're going to be looking more over here at the right side. We're going to skip over 3 spaces, so we're lined up with this 4th block. Go ahead and carve out 4. And then make sure it's a total of 5 blocks in height, so it'll be a 4x5 rectangle. Now, make sure to grab your pillar quartz block. We'll just swap out those wood planks so that we could grab the stone button. So with the pillar quartz, we'll just bring it up by 5 on each side for now. We'll have the 2 sideways ones right down the middle in between those corner ones at the top. We'll go on the other side and double it up just like how we did the bathroom door. So we'll have the corner block. We'll have the 2 sideways ones in between that. And then 4 pillar quartz facing straight up and down right underneath those corners. We'll go back on the inside, fix the corners here. Make sure to cover them up with the stone buttons. And now we have the doorway for this bedroom marked out. Let's go ahead and focus on the ceiling again. Make sure to grab your smooth quartz stairs. We're going to add crown molding the same way we did it for the bathroom. So I'm just going to go all the way around the top edge with the upside down smooth quartz stairs and connect them all together. So now it's all like that. We are going to have some beams going right down the middle, so we'll go ahead and do that next. Let me be sure real quick just to add a few sea lanterns in here because it is a little bit dark. There we go, now we can see. So let's go ahead and add the rest of the detail in the ceiling. So make sure you have your full blocks of the smooth quartz. We'll look over here at this side first. Make sure to count this curved stair. And then another one to the right of that, another one, and another one. So you should be lined up with this stair here. We'll just place a full block of the smooth quartz. So you should still see just 4 smooth quartz stairs to the left of it right here. We'll bring this all the way from one side to the other. We'll delete that stair, replace it. Then we'll have a smooth quartz slab underneath on each end. So this is just a cool little beam that we have going across. We'll do the same on this side. So we're going to skip over the 4 stairs. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to be lined up with the 5th block. Go ahead, have another beam here with the slabs. And there we go, that's about all the detail I'm really going to have here on the ceiling. So now let's go ahead and have some sea lanterns for the light source. We'll have maybe just, let's see, how about just 1 right there? That should be good. We'll do the same on this side. Oh wait, hang on, is that uneven? Oh, it is. Okay, we'll just have 2 side by side like that. And then we'll go to this side, we'll do the same thing. And then right down the middle, we'll go ahead and maybe just have 2 here and 2 here. And that should be a nice light source for this room. We could delete that. We will have some more light here on the floor, but that's going to be it for the ceiling. Let's go ahead and cover up those sea lanterns with the iron trapdoors. And now we have this bedroom all laid out. So we got the bathroom and the bedroom. So all of that is looking pretty good so far. Now, we'll head on into this little hallway area. So there's just a hallway right here and then a hallway bathroom next to it. And then we have the dining room right here and the kitchen. After I lay all of this out, I'll probably just leave it at that here for part 7. And then in part 8, we'll be sure to finish the rest of the first floor. So let's go ahead and focus on this little section here next. So we're going to be using the white concrete and the chiseled quartz blocks for the walls here for this bathroom and the hallway. So start with the white concrete. We'll just look over here at the left, go right below the edge of the window, and just bring a strip all the way from one side to the other until you meet up at the edge of the wall here. We'll bring this all the way along to the other corner, just like that. Bring it in here, and then fill in this last space. So now we have all of that laid out there. Let's go ahead and have a layer of the chiseled quartz block right on top of this white concrete. And then I believe there is, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers of white concrete on top of the chiseled quartz. like that. So I'm gonna go all around and fill the rest of this wall in. So make sure you're here on the inside, and I'm gonna mark out where this doorway is going to be. So just go right up against the wall. We'll carve out a total of 5 going up, and then it'll be like a 4x5, just like how we did the bedroom door right there. So we'll just leave it with the opening for now. Let's go to the left. Make sure to continue with your white concrete. We'll go right here on the edge of the opening that we just cut out. So we have 4 spaces here. So we're going right here on the edge. We'll bring a strip of white concrete from one side to the other until you meet up with the edge of this doorway. So just like that. Go ahead and have a strip of the chiseled quartz and then the 5 additional layers of the white concrete. So now you can see this here is going to be the bathroom, and then this is the hallway. Let's grab the spruce wood planks and we'll fill in the floors for the hallway. So it'll be here on the same layer as these other planks. We'll bring it out until you meet up with the edge of the wall here. So now it's just filled in like that. We'll go ahead and grab the pillar quartz block and the stone button and just have the same doorway that we had right here. Make sure to double up on this side. And now we have that doorway marked out. Let's go right next to it. So pretty much just leaving 1 space here away from the edge of the door. We're going to carve out 3 spaces. Make sure it's a total of 5 blocks in height. And then let's first go ahead and fill in the floors here for this bathroom. So I'm just going to be using the chiseled quartz block. We'll go right up against the wooden planks and then fill in all of the rest of the space here. So like this. And now right on top of that, we could have the doorway. So just the 5 blocks of the pillar quartz going up. Sideways 1 in the middle. We actually are only going to have this doorway 1 block thick. So let's just hurry up and place a couple blocks like that. We'll go from the inside and straighten them out. And then we could just delete these. So this doorway, like I said, is just 1 block thick. And then we'll have these stone buttons on the corner. And now that is actually everything in here. So we have this hallway and then the hallway bathroom. We're going to use light gray concrete for the ceiling. So it'll just be 1 block higher than all the walls. We'll fill it all in. And now you could grab your smooth quartz stairs, have these upside down all along the top. Make sure they're all curving together, so this would be the crown molding. We'll grab the sea lanterns and just have a couple up here in the ceiling. We'll cover it up with the iron trap doors. And now this bathroom is all laid out. We'll go into the hallway, have some more crown molding in here. And then we'll just have 4 sea lanterns up here at the ceiling. Cover them up once again with the iron trap doors. So now we have this bathroom, this bedroom, the hallway, a hallway bathroom. Now we have to do the dining room and the kitchen. So we'll focus on the dining room next. We'll start by filling in the walls here for the dining room first, so make sure you have your gray concrete. We'll look over here at the right of the doorway, go all the way down at the bottom of the doorway, and bring over 6 blocks of the gray concrete to the right. We'll go over to the left, we'll bring over 3 like that, and then we'll bring it over to the edge of that window until we're 2 blocks after it. So it'll just be like this. So we have the glass here, and then 2 more blocks after it. So we have a block lined up with this quartz, and then a block lined up with the white concrete. Now we'll bring this over until it's lined up with that other gray concrete on that side, and then we'll bring it in. So now we marked out where this dining room is going to be. Now let's add an additional layer of gray concrete on top of this. Make sure to skip over these windows here. So like that. Now, grab your smooth quartz stairs. We're going to place them upside down right on top of all the gray concrete. So we'll just go right up against the doorway first. And just connect it. Whoops, hang on. Connect it all together. So once you meet up at this corner, make sure to curve them into each other like that. And just bring this all the way around into the other side. And make sure, once again, to skip over the windows. So it'll just be like that. And now, grab your brown concrete. We're going to place 4 layers on top of those smooth quartz stairs. And just go all the way around and continue bringing it up. Alright, I have all the walls filled in here for the dining room. Let's go ahead and grab the spruce wood planks. We'll just swap out that gray concrete, and we'll fill in our floors. It'll be here at the same layer as all the other floors. We have the dining room all marked out. Let's go ahead and be sure to mark out where the doorways are first before we actually add our ceilings. So we'll look over here at this wall first. This is a doorway which leads into the kitchen. So it's going to be almost the entire wall. We just have to leave 1 space on each side. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we just want to make sure it's 6 blocks in height. So we already have the first layer. We have to do another 5. So we're going to be left with just 1 space here at the top. We'll go right in between the wall, add an additional layer here with the floors. Now grab your pillar quartz block, and we'll bring up 6 on each side. We'll have them sideways right down the middle at the top. We'll go on the other side. We'll have the corner block, so we're just doubling up this doorway. We'll have the sideways blocks. And then the pillar quartz straight up and down right underneath each corner. And then we have to fix the corners on this side. Add these stone buttons. And then we want to make sure with our smooth quartz stairs to add 2 upside down on each side. So it looks like the doorway has an arch to it. Now we'll look over here at this wall. We're going to have another doorway. So just leave 1 space here at the right side. So we're going to be right here. It'll just be 4 blocks wide. And then we'll bring it up by a total of 5. So it's a 4 by 5 hole. We'll go right down here with the spruce wood planks. Just add an additional 4 blocks so it makes it easier to now place our doorway. So grab the pillar quartz block. We'll place 5 going up on each side. 2 sideways ones there along the top. And this doorway is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be adding a little bit more to it. So instead of having it 2 blocks wide, or like 2 blocks deep, this is actually going to be 3. So make sure to have your smooth quartz stairs go down here at the bottom. So near the front door, place a smooth quartz stair facing up, then upside down, and then skip over a block and have another upside down one. We'll do the same on this side. So the stair facing up, upside down, skip over a block, and upside down. And then here at the top, where these 2 blocks are, have 2 more upside down ones just side by side. So it's looking like this. Let's go ahead and switch back to the pillar quartz block. we have to place a corner block here, and then another one, so a total of 2. And then we'll go right underneath those corner blocks, and bring down 4 pillar quartz facing straight up and down on each side. And then we're going to have 2 sideways blocks in between those corners at the top. Go on the other side of this, and fix the corner blocks here. And then go ahead and have your stone button. Now grab the chiseled quartz block, and we'll go right behind where these empty spaces are, so it'll be right here and there. So now that is actually everything here for this doorway. So I thought this was a nice feature to have, just added a little bit more detail to the doorway. So now there's pretty much just like a shelf here within the doorway. So I'm gonna have a flower pot here with maybe a fern, just to add that final touch of detail. That's it for that doorway. Now, let's go ahead and head on to this kitchen, and this will be the last room we do here in part 7. So now for this kitchen, make sure you have your white concrete. We'll line up here at the edge of the wall for the dining room, go all the way down here at the bottom, and bring a strip of white concrete from here, all the way to the back wall right there. Then we'll go ahead and fill in a space right next to the doorway there. We'll go here at the right side, fill in 2, and then we'll have a strip of white concrete along this wall at the bottom, and then on this wall to connect it all together. Now, have your chiseled quartz block, have a strip right on top of all this white concrete. Once again, make sure to skip over all these windows. And now on top of the chiseled quartz, make sure to have 5 additional layers of white concrete. I now marked out all the walls here for this kitchen. Now let's go ahead and fill in our floors. So grab the pillar quartz block, and what I'm going to do is just have a crisscross pattern with the pillar quartz. So we'll look right here up against the spruce wood planks, and on every other block, we'll just have a pillar quartz like that. And then in the empty spaces, we'll have it in the other direction. So this one's facing in that direction, and then the other ones are facing in the other direction. So now, let's line up with the ones that are here, have more of the blocks that are in this direction, and then in every other space, they'll be on their side. So just a crisscross pattern like that. So I'm going to continue doing that for the rest of the floors here for this kitchen. So I went ahead and filled in the floors here for the kitchen, so that's all looking good. Now I'm going to mark out where this doorway is here for this wall. So the doorway here is going to be similar to how we did this one, with it being 3 blocks deep. This one is 2 blocks wide. This one over here is going to be 3 blocks wide. It's also going to be just as tall as this. So we'll look over here at the left, leave 1 space of the wall, go down here at the bottom, carve out 5, and then make sure it's a total of 6 in height. So we should be left with 1 layer of the ceiling, or 1 layer of the wall right here. Let's go down here at the bottom with the pillar quartz block and just extend the floors by 1 more space. So now it'll make it easier to place our doors, because our door is going to be now right on top of this floor. So continue with your pillar quartz block, bring it up by 6 on each side. And then we'll have 3 sideways ones along the top there in the middle. We'll go right behind these pillar quartz blocks now on this side. Make sure you have your smooth quartz stairs. We'll go here at the bottom of it, have a stair facing up, then upside down. Same with this side. Skip over 1 space, have another upside down one. And then grab the chiseled quartz block and have it right there on each side where this empty space was. And then you could grab a full block of the smooth quartz. We'll place it right on top of the quartz stair like that. And then you could grab the quartz stair and have one on each side of the full block like that. Let's grab the pillar quartz block, go in each corner, bring it out by 2. go underneath it, add 5 going up and down. And then in between these corner ones here at the top, we're going to have another 3. Switch back to your smooth quartz stairs. We're going to have another one lined up with each pillar. So now there's kind of like a little archway here for this doorway. Let's go on the other side before we forget and fix these corners. And then cover them up with these stone buttons on each side. And there you can see we still have an empty space here at the top. So it's going to actually be a sea lantern, so we have a nice light source right through the doorway here. So go ahead and grab that. It'll be here on the same layer as the white concrete wall for the kitchen. So just right down the middle of our doorway here at the top. So if you look at it from the inside, it's like that. Make sure you have your full block of the smooth quartz. We'll fill in this space on each side. So now it's all patched up. And then you could go ahead and cover up that sea lantern with an iron trapdoor like that. So now this doorway is all marked out. So when we look at it from this side, we have the 2 stairs, the empty space with the chiseled quartz, then another stair, just like this side, and then above that, we just have 3 smooth quartz stairs going along the top, and then we have this space here with a sea lantern. So that's it for that doorway. Now let's go ahead and fill in our ceiling for the kitchen and the dining room. So we'll start here in the dining room. Make sure you have your white concrete. It'll just be 1 block higher than our walls here. We'll completely fill it all in. So now it's just completely filled in with the white concrete for now. Let's then grab the light gray concrete and do the same thing for the ceilings here in the kitchen. So now we have the ceilings here for the kitchen, and for the dining room it's pretty dark. So let me add a few lights so that we could see what we're doing when we add the detail in the ceiling with the crown molding and some beams. So we'll focus here on the kitchen first. So we'll start with the smooth quartz stairs and just place them all along the top as the crown molding, just like we've done in every other room. So it'll be like that. Let's go right down the middle, so it'll be in this direction. So it's pretty much right in between these windows here on this back wall. Make sure you have your smooth quartz slabs. We'll just place 2 side by side, going all the way from one side to the other, like that. And then we're going to go right down from this side, in this direction, and have a beam with the full blocks of the smooth quartz. So we'll delete the stair on each side. Right here, we actually have to replace these slabs with the full blocks, and then replace that stair. And then underneath each one of these blocks on each end, we'll have a quartz slab. And now that's pretty much it for the ceiling here for the kitchen. So now make sure to grab your sea lanterns. We'll fill in these spaces here where the light gray concrete is. We'll then cover it up with the iron trapdoors. We could get rid of these. And now this kitchen is all laid out. We have the walls, the floors, and the ceilings, so it's looking good. We'll head on into this dining room, and this is the last part we're going to do here in this video. So start out with your smooth quartz stairs, and once again just have them upside down, wrapping all the way around the top. So it'll be like that. Now we're going to have a beam going in this direction. So make sure you have your full blocks of the smooth quartz. We're just going to be right down the middle. So you should still see 1, 2, 3, 4 smooth quartz stairs on each side, not including the corner one. If you were to include the corner one, there's a total of 5 here. We'll continue this beam all the way from one side to the other. We'll delete that stair. We'll have the slab on each end. And now in this direction, we're going to have 2 rows of slabs. But first, I actually almost forgot we have to bring out these corners. So we can actually delete the curved slab in each corner. We'll fill it in with a sea lantern. We'll go ahead and get rid of all these. We'll cover up those sea lanterns with a smooth quartz slab. And then we have to wrap around the smooth quartz stair like that, so it covers it completely up. So that's looking good. Now, switch back to your smooth quartz slabs. We're going to have 2 beams going across. So it'll be right here, leaving just a space of white concrete from that stair. Bring this right along to the other side, and do the same right here. So they're just 2 spaces apart. And now, as a final touch, I'm just going to delete these 2 slabs here, and this white concrete. Replace that white concrete with some sea lanterns, and then cover those up with these slabs. So now we have a nice light source here shining through these slabs. We'll do the same on this side. And then right here as well. And now the dining room is all done. I'm gonna go ahead and actually just leave it at that here for part 7. So we did the first half of the interior layout here for the first floor of the house. So in part 8, we'll do all of the rest of this here. Real quick, one thing I actually almost forgot. I actually just did the outro and everything, but I do want to just mention this real quick. I actually never even added our light here where the front porch is. So go ahead and grab your sea lantern and the iron trap door. Go ahead and just carve out a hole there. Just have a sea lantern like that, and then cover it up. So now we have, you know what? We could actually just have the sea lantern kind of inside, inside like that, and then have the iron trapdoor on the same layer as the smooth quartz here. I think that looks better. So now we have a nice light source right above our front porch. I guess I just totally forgot to have that. I don't think I forgot anything else on the outside. It was just this light source here. But now that'll be it here for part 7. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it at that here for part 7 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 8.